That night, the city was blazing with lights, but his heart was pitch dark. The long streets, the brightly lit windows, the laughter echoing from the bars, all seemed to belong to another world. As for him, he had only a worn-out coat, torn shoes, and a cheap bottle of liquor to keep warm. He sat at the subway station, watching the stream of people glide past, with no one bothering to notice a failure. But once, he too had everything. A decent job in a factory, a small apartment, and a woman he believed was his whole life. Then the factory went bankrupt. The lease was terminated. That woman left with another man who had a better future. Friends gradually disappeared, leaving only debt collectors knocking at his door every week. He slipped further and further. By day, he wandered in search of work no one would give him. By night, he buried himself in noisy bars, then returned to his empty, cold room. Every morning, waking up and looking into the mirror, he whispered, "Why am I still alive?" There were times he walked along the bridge, staring down at the pitch-black river below. Just one step, and all the suffering would vanish. But his feet still stopped, as if deep inside, he was waiting for a reason. Then one stormy night, he witnessed a scene he would never forget. An old man fell together with his worn-out bicycle. Passers-by pulled their raincoats tighter, gliding past as if they had seen nothing. He stood frozen for a few seconds. A thought flashed through his mind. It has nothing to do with me. But then, without knowing why, he bent down and reached out his hand to help the old man up. The old man looked at him, smiling gently in the freezing rain. You may lose everything, but never lose the ability to do what is right. Those words pierced through the dense darkness in his heart like a blade. For the first time in years, he felt that he was still alive. The next day, he threw away his last bottle of liquor. He went to a small eatery, asking to do any kind of work. People laughed, calling him pathetic, but he stayed silent, starting with the smallest tasks: washing dishes, wiping tables, carrying food. Day after day, he rebuilt discipline, waking up on time, working diligently, saving every coin to pay off debts. And little by little, he began to feel respect again, first from himself, then from others. A year later, he was no longer the weary man at the subway station. He stood with his back straight, eyes clear, and in his smile shone genuine faith. He is the proof that, no matter how life drags you down to the very bottom, just one act of kindness, one right choice, is enough to reignite your own light.